The final act of retiring Senator Jim Inhofe's long career commenced today as Senate Armed Services Committee Chair Jack Reed opened debate on the 2023 Defense Authorization Act, which Reed named in Inhofe's honor. News 9's Alex Cameron has a closer look tonight at the special relationship the two men have and what it's meant for our national defense.
Well, Senator Inhofe, the conservative Republican, and Senator Reed, the moderate Democrat, have worked closely on the Senate Armed Services Committee for years. At times, Inhofe the chair and Reed the ranking member, or as now, Reed chairing and Inhofe ranking.
And you can hardly tell the difference between who's in charge.
In today's world of hyper-partisan politics, that says a lot about the respect Senators Inhofe and Reed have for each other.
He's one of the most principled gentlemen I've ever met.
He just is the nicest guy in the world.
Just as significantly, it shows the respect they have for their area of responsibility.
We're dealing with the most serious and expensive subject in Washington.
This ultimately is all about young men and women in uniform, and we never forget that.
In recent years, that's meant approving a pay increase for service members, empowering families who live in privately managed base housing, and making sure American soldiers have the tools they need to defend themselves and the nation.
Well, we've worked very closely together, and we've been able to maintain the resources necessary to protect the nation and modernize the military.
Reed is a Harvard-educated lawyer from generally liberal Rhode Island, and at age 72, 15 years younger than Inhofe.
Seems like there's every reason in the world for us to be in disagreement with each other, but we end up being in agreement.
They admit they sometimes have to work at it. Reed says they may disagree, but they disagree constructively.
It comes down to always trying to seek a principled compromise and avoiding sort of my way or the highway.
We've always solved our disagreements before we're in the big crowd.
Their shared vision for a strong and effective military led to mutual respect and ultimately to a strong personal friendship.
I've grown to greatly admire Jim, and I think the Senate will be at a loss by his absence, but he's contributed so much that we owe him a huge debt of respect and gratitude.
In our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.